Well, congratulations, Gary. I'm sure a big relief that you got through tonight.
Yes, big relief. I think that's the right word, really. Didn't play very well. Started off poorly. Found ourselves 1-0 down. And I don't know whether it's not a nice thing to say, but whether it's the right thing to say or not, whether we treated Oxford with a lack of respect. That's what it looked like, certainly in the first 20-25 minutes of the game. Didn't get going, had no complaints about going behind. And I think that we had a big slice of luck, John. I think that it was a turning point in the game, because at that time we didn't really get going, and ball's been fed through behind their defence, and the lads brought our player down, of course, and I thought we had to go from where he was. I'd like to see that, and all of a sudden Josh Payne's put the equalising free kick in, and it turned a big thing in our way. It turned a big thing in our favour, because as I say, up to them at that time we weren't playing very well at all, and one each at half time. And as I say, John, we've made a hard work of it. We've made hard work from a game which we were cruising and very much in control on Saturday at 2-0, and a case of how many. In the end, we were disappointed with the result, and pleased to get the result through tonight. Very disappointed, John.
And Gary, as a manager, you must really tear your hair out, because Oxford made no secret about the fact that they were going to come here tonight, they were going to play differently, and they were going to get on the front foot right from the start, and that's exactly what they did. Well,
we certainly give them a bit of help letting no one go in the first minute, John. We're not playing well at the moment. We're not playing. We've got a few players who are playing low on confidence. We've got a few players who are not reaching the heights where they need to, and we have to have a shake-up, John. You have to have a shake-up. The window's open now. It didn't open until January the 3rd. We've been hanging in there, but losing our way over a period of time. And it is time, without doubt. And it's not my style as a rule. I like to feel that the group can work and play to the way we want on a consistent basis. We're not playing well at the moment, and if you turn around and think you are, or you turn around and kid yourself, that's the only person you kid. So. We have been inquiring about players, but players have to come in. There's no doubt about that. Players will have to come in if we want to get, as far as I'm concerned, in the direction where we want to go, because I think at the moment we're not doing well enough.
And Gary, a wonder strike though to win the game from John Goddard. I think he said it's the best goal he's ever scored, and it really was a fantastic effort, wasn't it? Great goal.
John's got in a locker. There's no doubt about that. He's. Pleased for him. He's been a little bit frustrated at times because he hasn't played as well as or as many games as what he liked this season, but he's one of many. We're a little bit indifferent at the moment in every way form, so but a great goal, and I'm pleased, as I say, for John.
As you say, Gary, it was a performance really where you sort of struggled and huffed and puffed and never really got going, and didn't have that sort of fluency about you that you've had certainly earlier in the season.
No, very poor, John. We I think you know what you get when you see it with me. Very, 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 very poor, and I don't like to be saying that. I'm very disappointed, in respect of the way we've gone to work. And as I say, to be honest with you, John, I just want to get home. I want to get a night's kip. I want to get on the phone tomorrow and start doing things straight away. That's where I feel, and when I make my mind up, I think everybody knows that that's me, and if I can get players in for Saturday, I don't say the word player, I say players. If I can get players in for Saturday, it'll be done, but it's time to have a shake-up at the football club. It's not a case of, where you're sitting 7th in the league or in the last 16 of the FA Trophy. We haven't been playing well for a while. We've been a little bit indifferent for a while. I know that you lose major players like Scott Rendell, who's a big player on and off the pitch. You lose Mark Ricketts, who's a big player. We've lost Michael Setcher, who's playing well. We've lost our way, John. We've lost our way. And at the end of the day, what you've got to watch at the end of the day, that if people continue to play in a manner which is sometimes good and sometimes poor and get away with it, you've got a problem. So I think the time's right to inject a little bit of freshness now in the change room. The window's open, whether players like it, in respect of whether they go out the 16 or out on loan or move on, that's where it is, but there will be a shake-up, there's no doubt about that.
And next up on Saturday, Bristol Rovers, who are going very well now, aren't they?
Going flying, there's no doubt about it. They've done very well, and Daryl Clark's got them going well, and he's fetching players in galore. But they're in a position that they've got a great band of supporters. They're going to have a great support down here at the weekend. Hopefully it will rise us for the occasion, which we have to do. But as I say, look forward to that one, yeah.
Lovely. Thank you very much, Gary. Enjoy your evening.
Cheers.